and welcome to Wellbeing Café. Thank you so much for joining for day 4 of our month-long flow journey. In today's class, we will focus on the legs, and in particular the hamstrings, glutes, and quads. The style today is yin, so we will be holding poses for an extended period of time and focusing on releasing the fascia, joints, and interconnective tissues. And so if you are new to yin practice and the holds feel like a little bit too much, then please click on the links up above for our Learn month-long journey and our Integrate month-long journey. Both of these include yin classes with shorter holds and more options. If you are interested in learning more about our Yoga Life series, standing for Learn, Integrate, Flow, and Explore, then please click on the link up above. For today's class, you may want to have 2 blocks, a pillow or bolster, a blanket, and a strap. But if you do not have any of these props, that is also perfectly fine. If you would like to use a strap today, then loop the strap through both of the D-rings, then feed it through the first one so that you create a loop. Ensure that you have a lot of space in this strap. If you have a shorter strap, I recommend keeping it unlooped for the moment, and once we arrive in a posture where the strap is optional, we can loop it from there. We'll begin in a comfortable seated position. Soften the gaze or close down the eyes. Settle into your mat and into the space around you. Scan through the body from the top of the head to the soles of the feet. Allow gentle awareness to spread like water. Slowly down the face to the shoulders all the way to the fingertips, the shoulders down the torso, and from the torso all the way to the soles of the feet. Check in with your body today and how you feel in this moment. We'll begin with square breath, where we inhale for a count of 4, hold for a count of 4, exhale for a count of 4, and hold for a count of 4. This breath can be useful for calming down the nervous system and bringing us back to the present moment. We'll take one clearing breath to begin. Inhale. And exhale completely. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Full body inhale, fill up, release the counting. Exhale completely. Gently blink open the eyes and take gentle movements from here. Move through the shoulders, the side body. Allow these movements to be intuitive and to feel good here. Maybe you make your way into tabletop position. Run through a few rounds of cat-cows. Allow your body to tell you what it needs to relax during our practice today. 2 more breaths of any movement that feels good. And slowly make your way onto your glutes. Send the legs out long. Gentle bend in the knees. Feel free to place a bolster under the knees if that feels good. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, fold over your thighs. Allow the head to hang heavy. The hands can reach towards the feet. Feel free to experiment with any of your props and just see what feels best to you and where you can find the desired edge for your practice today. In this pose, you may feel sensations in the backs of the legs and the lower back. maybe the neck as well as you allow your head to drop down. But notice in your own unique body where you feel sensations. For each of us, the sensations may be different. We all have our own body histories and uniqueness that allow us to experience things in different ways from one another. How can you honor your unique body today during our practice? Check in with your body and notice if you would like to go deeper. Maybe here you remove some props or add props in to change up the sensation. Take a moment to reorganize this pose in your body. Full body inhale, feel the back expand. Exhale, slowly lift out of the pose, taking your time to arrive. From here, take any gentle movements that feel good in your body. Maybe windshield wipering side to side, rolling out the shoulders. Once again, make these movements your own. The movements and poses that feel good after our long holds are the correct counter poses and movements for your body today. Slowly make your way into tabletop position. If you would like to use a strap in this posture, loop it around the back leg and cross it at the ankle to create a more secure hold. If you have a longer strap that can easily be looped around your chest with a lot of additional space, then go ahead and loop it over like a seatbelt. Return to tabletop position. Inhale, extend the right leg. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Kick the right foot towards the left wrist and lower the shin down to the ground. The shin does not need to be parallel to the front of the mat, so just see what feels best in your hips, either bringing the foot closer to your left hip or pushing it further towards the left wrist. Tuck the back toes under and walk the left knee backwards until you feel your level of intensity. If one of the hips is lifted, you can bring a blanket underneath the glute to give it a little more support. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, lower down to any extent. Fold over the front shin. If you are using the strap, slowly tighten it until you come into an intensity level that you would like to remain in for the rest of our hold. And if you have a shorter strap, then we'll meet in the folded position over the front shin. From here, you can either hold the strap in your hands or loop it once you have the leg bent. To protect the knee, flex the toes to begin, and then as you settle into the pose, release the tension in the foot. Breathe into the sensations that you feel wherever you are, and allow for a deeper sense of relaxation. Send gentle awareness to your right glute and left thigh. Visualize them in your mind and allow them to release. Send your breath to all the areas that you feel tension and take note of each of these areas in your mind. If the poses ever become painful, please lift out of the pose, readjust, add or remove a prop, and ensure that there is a level of intensity, but never something that is painful Scan through the body and notice if more space has become available. If it has, adjust to go deeper into the pose. Full body inhale, fill up, and exhale completely. If you are using the strap, gently lift the chest up and lengthen the strap out. Unloop your torso. We'll all meet in Swan pose. Deep inhale all together. Exhale. Slowly lift the torso up. Shift your weight into the right hip and swing the left leg around. Take your time unwinding. And invite in gentle movements that feel good. Maybe shaking out the legs. Once you feel evened out, slowly turn on your mat so that you are facing one of the long edges. Send the legs out as wide as you can. Keep at least a micro bend in the knees. An option to place blocks or blankets underneath each knee to protect them. And an additional option to lift the hips higher on a blanket to give yourself a little more space. Ensure that both sits bones can touch the ground, and if they can't and you notice that your back is rounding backwards, bring the legs slightly closer together so that you can sit up straight. For this pose, it may feel nice to have a bolster, block, or pillow underneath your chest to fold over. All together, inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold through center. Release tension in the feet. Release the weight of the arms and the head. And fold even deeper into the posture. You may feel sensation in the inner thighs, in the hamstrings, lower back. Breathe into any of the spaces where you feel tension. Check in with your body and readjust based on what you observe. Maybe it would feel nicer to go deeper or to come out slightly. Readjust and connect with your body and how you feel in this moment. Full body inhale. And exhale, slowly lift out of the pose. Remove any props and use your hands to re-bend your knees. Bring both soles of the feet to the ground And take gentle windshield wipers left and right. The next time your knees fall over to the left, allow them to stay there. And if you'd like to use the strap again to target the quad, make sure you have a lot of space in the loop. Loop the strap around your right ankle, cross it around to create more of a secure connection, and loop it over your torso like a seatbelt. Slowly draw your right leg behind your body. Rotate the right thigh inward. Tuck the right toes under and walk the right knee backwards to any extent. Set up on this side in any way that you'd like, maybe bringing a blanket underneath the left glute. If you are using the strap, slowly tighten it until you come into an intensity level that you would like to remain in for the rest of our hold. Inhale, find length in the spine. Exhale, fold over your left shin. And as always, feel free to fidget until you come into a posture that you can stay in for an extended period of time. Deep inhale and exhale. If you are using a strap, slowly lift the chest up and loosen the strap to release your torso and your right foot. Inhale all together. And exhale, gently lift the chest up. Shift your weight into the left hip and slowly bring both soles of the feet onto the ground. Windshield wiper left and right. Take any other movements or poses that feel good in your body. Slowly make your way onto your glutes, knees towards the ceiling, soles of the feet on the ground. Inhale, reach the arms towards the top of the mat. Exhale, slowly lower down onto your back. Hug both knees into the chest as you arrive. Rock side to side to release tension in the back. Bring the palms to the ground next to your hips and lower the feet to the wide edges of the mat. Gently lift the hips up and set them 1 centimeter to the right. Send the left leg out long and hug the right knee into the chest. Slowly bring the right knee up and over the left side. Shift through the shoulders and the hips until you feel a nice opening in the back. We will not be in this pose for too long. We're just neutralizing out the spine before we come into our final resting pose. Inhale. And exhale, slowly unwind. Draw half a circle with the right knee for a nice counter motion from our supine twist. Bring both soles of the feet to the wide edges of the mat, the palms next to the hips. Gently lift the hips up and set them 2 centimeters to the left. Send the right leg out long and hug the left knee into the chest. Slowly bring the left knee over to the right side. Shift your hips, shift your shoulders. Allow both shoulders to touch the ground while one hip remains in the air. Deep inhale. And exhale, slowly unwind. Draw a half circle with the left knee. Then bring both soles of the feet to the ground. Return the hips to center and windshield wiper left and right. Hug the knees into the chest and rock side to side. And slowly make your way into Savasana with legs out long. One hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. Before we come into our guided meditation, I'd just like to say thank you so much for joining for day 4 of our month-long flow journey. And if you enjoyed this class, please leave a like and let me know how this went for you in the comments. If you'd like to keep up with our new and upcoming content, please subscribe to Wellbeing Café. We'd love to have you as a part of our Wellbeing Café community. And with that, we'll continue on into our body scan. We'll return to our square breath. One clearing breath to start. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. One full body inhale, fill up. And exhale completely. Gentle awareness to third eye center, the space between your eyebrows. Allow gentle awareness to spread from third eye center across your body, all the way down your face, along the arms to the fingertips, along the torso and legs to the toes. Invite gentle awareness to the entire body. Visualize the entire body in your mind. Release tension. In the final moments of our practice, allow your body and mind to rest and just be. Stay here in Shavasana for as long as you'd like. An option to pause the video to lengthen your stay. Otherwise, invite a full body breath in, feel the belly expand. And exhale completely. Re-invite gentle movements into the fingers and toes. And allow those movements to expand to the wrists and ankles. Reach the arms high overhead as you point and flex the toes. Bend through one knee and then the other, and slowly make your way onto one side, using your bicep as a pillow. Rest here for just a moment. And slowly, and as you're ready, lift up into a comfortable seated position. The eyes can remain heavy here. Inhale, arms reach high overhead. Palms come to touch. Exhale, lower thumbs to third eye center. May all beings everywhere find peace and happiness, and might my words, thoughts, and actions create a space of peace and happiness for others. Bow towards one another to close off the practice. And as you're ready, gently lift out of the pose. Blink open the eyes to take in the space around you. Thank you so much for joining, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day.